just charge in like LEROY JENKINS. Oh man. There are unwritten rules within every single game. I want to talk about a few that are within SWTOR, Still Republic. With PvE, I'm going to talk about group content, but also solo content. And the first that I want to talk about is the shortcuts. So either you're like on a speeder or you are doing a flashpoint operation, like you will always kind of want to try and find the fastest way to go from point A to point B. This can go like using an assassin in a group, just going off the path, just running through the wildlife, just having your companion on a healer mode and just heal yourself through it, or trying to jump off a cliff. That sounds really bad if I think about it, but it's just trying to survive while going over the edges. Yeah, you can die, but it's kind of like an unwritten thing that everyone does. Kind of thing, like who needs a path, right? When you are doing like group content and you have a healer with you, like you don't want to stand in an AoE. Like as much it doesn't maybe damage you, or you have good gear, or you're like stronger than that. Especially if you're playing with friends and other people. Don't stand is stupid, guys. Your healer will love you if you don't. Then, speaking about healers, there are a few etiquettes that you can also follow as a healer, tank, and a DPS. Which is, as a healer, as what I experienced myself, is people will appreciate it if you do cleanse in raids. Like in some like hard mode content, you need to cleanse. But even in veteran mode, for example, Hammer Station, there are things that you just can cleanse, and yes, you can grab a health pack, but as a healer, you would like to cleanse people. It's kind of an unwritten thing. People don't always follow it, but please do. The DPS will love you. If you're a deception, for example, let the tank do the tanking, please. Don't be like, oh, I got a taunt. I got a healer. I'm gonna be a tank. Let the tank be tank, guys. Just their class, let them be the tank. And the same goes for the DPS. I've seen so many marauders who just charge in like LEROY JENKINS. Oh man. Don't do that. Just let the tank be tank. And if you're a DPS, just do the DPS. Like, also don't go off healing if you have a healer. Just stick to the roles. It's kind of an unwritten rule. You can bend it a little bit, but that's just stick with your class, guys. Don't go LEROY JENKINS on people. And that comes to the same thing of like skipping stuff. Like if you don't have a fight, like a group of ads in a flashpoint or an operation, don't think I want to just kill everything that's in my path. I want to kill a little baby Tauntaun. I want to get like, no, if you can skip it, especially in the group content, just most people just follow, like if it's not their first time, they want to do it like just do the regular bosses, just go through it and you just run off trying to kill everything, and just don't do that, guys. Maybe if you're in a group of friends, but if you're just using Group Finder, they will appreciate it if you also skip the stuff. And now with looting, don't need on everything if you don't need it. Just loot, need it if you need it, greed if you don't need it. It's very easy, very simple to follow, and yeah, it's really nice of you if you just let newer players, for example, just take their stuff because they will need it more likely than you. With PvP, there isn't really much like aside of just being nice to people. Don't be toxic, please, in PvP. But there is one thing that I always try to follow, at least when I'm doing PvP, and that's just vote one below you as it appears on the leaderboard. I've done this since 8 versus 8 ranked was still a thing, and it's just vote one down. Because this way everyone will get a vote. And of course, maybe if someone did like really exceptionally well, it's like, okay, I want to vote, this is for this person. But if you don't know who to vote, vote for the person below you, so everyone tends to get a vote, or at least most of people will get a vote. And then there are also a few rules that are kind of unwritten, but they are just do it because it makes sense, I guess, in every MMO. Same thing goes for Star Wars Still Republic. And that is kind of like outfits, like, I don't know how to say, like, I at least from what I've seen, it's like that everyone has like one Sith looking outfit or Jedi looking outfit, like whatever class you are, like a Mandalorian, and they have just a complete weird outfit on the side, which is, if you're just joking around with friends, I guess that's just an unwritten rule to have something at hand. And the other thing that is really fun, like I think it's not really an unwritten rule, but I want to mention it as well, is to at least visit Dromund Kaas general chat once. Just go sit down, grab a popcorn, grab a drink, just watch the show unfold in general chat. It can be a bit much, so be advised before doing that, but it is certainly a unique experience if you've never seen general chat from Dromund Kaas. A more serious note, this one is, if you're like a veteran player or turning player, you know already what happened in the story. There are so many people who are new to the game and they've never played it, so don't spoil the story, what's coming up. Unless they tell like, oh, you can tell whatever happens. They can tell them, so always be mindful for newer players who are just coming into the game for the first time. Also tying into that is be respectful for each other. I don't think this should be like an unwritten rule, so if you have like finished the game, it's raid together, anything, just say, hey GG, thanks for the game, well played. Or if someone helps you, like thank you for the help, like just be kind and respectful. The least thing that you can do, right? It's an MMO and we all want to have a good time, and just be social, be a good social person. I don't know how to call it. Just be kind, guys. So it's not really an unwritten rule, but just communicate with each other and yeah, have fun. So yeah, the most important thing as well is just having fun. Unwritten rule should be an unwritten rule. We are all playing the game for fun. And yeah, those were a few of my unwritten rules in Star Wars: The Old Republic that I could think of out of the top of my head. Do you have another written rule that you can think of and you think that I missed? Do let me know in the comments below and maybe you will see it in a future video. If you like this video, boop that follow button, boop that like button if you've not already with both. I'm Aviriia, I talk about Star Wars, SWTOR and more. And yeah, I will see y'all in the next video.